So yeah,
Turn that
we're
off.
at the warehouse here.
Like not good.
We
Alarms
just
are
walked
going.
just walked in, and the alarm's going off. We need to get the alarms reset here. So hopefully the cops don't come and arrest us. We got a phone call. Oh, now it's off. So they did it online. So shit's in life. This is our
For himself, I don't have to do anything on the keypad. Okay. Okay. Well, clearly we're here now. Guys.
at a warehouse today. We're at a warehouse today. We're doing some training with our dogs. We got our 4 dogs with us: Mason, AJ, Max, and Mingo. 2 of them are 8 months old. Mason is he's going to be 2 here pretty soon, and AJ is just turned 6. So AJ's retired. He's just out for some fun, and we'll probably do a little bit of bite work with him. For the puppies, we're just going to be doing some puppy development. We're going to do maybe a little bit of bull work today, and to try to create some speed. And we're going to do some bite work with them just on the pillow to develop their barking and biting, pulling, and holding, which is the characteristics that we're looking for in a lot of our training. What are we going to do with Mason today? So
You're the boss, applesauce.
yeah, we're going to do some.
I do whatever coach tells me to do.
We're going to do some healing.
Sure.
Yeah, do some healing today. We'll do some protection. Some environmental protection, and we really like doing environmental protection with our dogs, just build them more confidence in different areas for training, make them more secure. So this is my fiancée Amanda. So we ordered 2 puppies from Germany.
It was only supposed to be 1.
Yeah, and
I still have a young dog. Mason is a young dog. I was totally content to focus on him, to train more, become a better handler, get some experience. Darren was in a different spot. AJ was coming up to retirement, and Darren wanted to have a new project to work on. So I said, yeah, go ahead, get a puppy for yourself. Maybe in the next year or 2, I'll look at getting a puppy for myself. I told Darren, go ahead, get a puppy for yourself. He looked around. He ended up talking to a good friend of his that's very well connected, knows a lot of breeders, knows a lot about bloodlines, and connected Darren with somebody in Germany. And Darren was really happy, talked to this guy, liked the puppies that he had, and there were 3 different males. He had already the breeder determined which one was kind of the prized male, the first pick, and heavily encouraged Darren to select him, which is Mingo. And Darren was happy to do so, agreed from the videos and the pictures that Mingo was top male. Now, unfortunately, to ship a puppy from Germany to Canada, it's very expensive. There's a lot of logistics involved. So it ended up working out better logistically and financially if Darren would get 2 puppies. So my idea of getting a puppy within a couple of years changed, and Darren wanted to import 2 puppies, 1 for him, 1 for me. Now, when we were looking at the different puppies and the pictures and the videos, Darren agreed with the breeder that Mingo was the best looking, the best personality. He was really happy with that first pick male selection, but immediately I knew that top pick male was Max. I totally fell in love with him. I thought he was just the best. He had a different kind of look to him, very intense, very serious. His video I was more impressed by, but of course, what do I know? I'm not a breeder. I'm not an experienced trainer. I just emotionally connected very quickly to Max, and I kind of encouraged Darren before, when he was just going to get the one, that maybe Max was the one that he should get. Now it all worked out because we got 2. Mingo and Max. And it's interesting because once we got them, we started working with them, we incorporated them into our family and our lives. Suddenly, the tides started turning here, and who was right about top male? I was, because Maxie has really risen to the top and he shows such promise, such potential, and he really does impress not just myself every day, but also Darren. And it's just kind of ironic how that all worked out. So, you know, if he's ever looking to get another puppy, maybe take my advice.
Yeah. Not saying that Mingo is like not a good puppy or anything like that. He's a fantastic puppy, but just personality wise, I'd probably be more suited with Max. But unfortunately, Amanda has him, so you know. But Mingo is phenomenal. I still really love him. His personality I love. He's like nonstop crazy, like basically batshit crazy all the time. So I like that in a dog. And I just know my limitations with him, that I'm gonna have to take it a little bit easier and slower with him. And compared to Max, I think he'll develop more quicker because of his personality and his firmness. So yeah, so it's gonna be a lot of fun and challenging. So we kind of got this little sibling rivalry going on. See if who's gonna be on the podium or who's gonna be looking up and down on each other. So if we get to that point, and so. It's going to be a lot of fun. So this is the warehouse that we currently are using. We got really long hallways here. So right now through the winter, it's not too cold right now, so the dogs are all outside in the truck. We have a custom canopy built for the dogs. Eventually we're going to be able to just pull the truck right into this big warehouse here, and we can do keep everybody.
You want me to get AJ?
Yeah.
Okay, can you watch Mace?
Yeah. So Amanda just brought Mason in. We're just gonna have a little free run here. This is one of the things that we like to do in the warehouse when we first get here, is let the dogs run around, have some fun. They've been cooked up quite a bit through the winter, so it's nice to get them out. We've got a huge space in here that they can run around, have a little tug of war. Amanda and I met each other in the dog sport. She was really new when she came to see. She's never trained a dog for anything really. So we'll put you guys on a story on it one day. We'll sit down and we'll have to tell you how we met, and it was pretty interesting. It's all about me reading between the lines and not reading between the lines. Apparently I'm not very good at what she's putting down, so
Don't have to worry about that now.
yeah. Hey, so this is Mingo von Haas Siegerblunt. He's my German Shepherd puppy we imported from Germany. I'm really liking his personality. He's really crazy high drive dog, lots of food drive, lots of prey drive. He's non-stop like this all the time, always in the face, a habit that I'm going to have to eventually break. But he's a lot of fun. So we do a lot of box work, focus work, and right now in the bite work, his training's come along really good. I see a little stress on the grip with him. I think maybe it's just more of a environmental thing. So he's doing quite well. I'm very happy with him. He's biting hard. He's pulling, and just the foundation has come along really good with him. So I'm pretty happy with him. He's quite the guy.
Maxie. There we go. Good boy.
Hey guys, so in our training we wear some specific clothing that really holds up to the dogs and weather and everything. So today Amanda is wearing
My New Balance training sneakers. I've got my Iraq active stretch pants in black, a crew neck from Amazon, and my Ariat ball cap.
and I'm also wearing my active stretch in navy, my Under Armour, and ball cap that I get from one of my local contractors that I work with. And like I said, this gear holds up really well for us for training, and really would recommend anyone to go out and purchase this. So on a gear review we use for our bite work in our sport, one of my favorite piece of kit is I find with these sleeves, the dog's grips turn out really well on them. They're able to get a nice deep full grip and be able to hold firmly and calmly on these sleeves. They're really durable and they have a really good feel, really good lay on the arm. So when I'm here, my sleeve angle is always really natural to me, and the jute really holds up on this sleeves for quite a long time. This sleeve's been through many dogs already. It's almost at the end of its life, but it's held. I've had this sleeve probably for a couple of years now. Worked tons of dogs on it, and it's one of my recommendations for gear. And we'll do some more product reviews on some of the gears I personally like. There are many great manufacturers out there, but this is just some of the stuff I personally will use in my training because I'm really comfortable with it, and yeah, works out good stuff. So right now we're gonna bring out Mason. We're gonna do a little bit of obedience with them. I feel like his healing is coming along fantastic right now.
Which is surprising because he had 8 months off.
Yeah, and sometimes it's like time off does them well. So it's not like you have to just like push them and push them. Sometimes even just 2 weeks off, a week off is good for a dog, you know, just so they can just relax and be a dog again. And for a showline dog, what Mason is, like, I'm ecstatic the way his healing is. You guys can comment in our section to see what you think about it, but he shows awesome activity. in the heeling. He's got really good leg extension. His focus is fantastic. He shows like happiness in the work. He doesn't show any pressure whatsoever, and he's just a happy guy in the work. So, how do you feel like how his heeling's coming?
I'm really happy with it. We worked on it quite a bit over the last year. We did a lot, and then we took an extended break, which I wasn't anticipating taking, and so I was really nervous and hesitant to start him back up. We went last week and just did a little test to see where he's at, how rusty he is, and I was really, really pleasantly surprised with how much he remembered and the quality of the work that he did. So I'm definitely hopeful, optimistic, and crossing my fingers that this week, it's the same, if not better.
Let's bring him up.
And if you make any negative comments about him, I'm coming for you.
Practice the left turns a little bit.
Okay. So when I do that, you're gonna tell me, if it's shitty or something's wrong.
Yeah.
Or what to do.
Yeah, for sure.
Maybe I'm just gonna keep going.
On that left turn, give him a little pop on the left turn.
Should I just go a small one or go past those pallets?
No, just do a smaller one.
Sit. Loose. Super, Bob. Yep.
So now we're gonna just bring some dogs out for some protection work now. Mason, we're gonna do some environmental training. I want to try to put him on a hidden sleeve for the first time. I'm really interested to see if he's going to bite kind of without any noticeable equipment. This is kind of a little test I have with him to see what he's going to do. Puppy training, we're just going to be doing the drive building, bites, pulling, barking, make him active in the barking right now. And then we'll bring out AJ and we'll have just a party with him. Just get him out. He's retired, so he likes to still have some bites. And just do a little environmental training with him. So it's kind of interesting to see, how the dogs do also without equipment. I'm a type of person that I don't throw a sleeve out of a blind or a toy out of the blind for a dog. I always want my dog barking on the man. The man is the most important to my dog, the bad guy. So we'll see what happens. So we're going to bring out Mason now. First time we're going to him on the hit and run sleeve, so on it. Really good on the regular sleeve. Of course, it's going to be a different picture compared to the sleeve. It starts with a hidden arm. So we'll see how it goes. so you can see in the video I'm doing some different sleeve work with Mason with the hidden arm. He was a little bit hesitant to engage the first time because it's not the normal thing for him. But once he got keen, he got into like protecting mummy mode type thing. I was pretty happy the way he ended up in the end. He was more confident in the bite, and tried doing little escapes with him. With the flooring, it's a little bit hard, a little slippery, but you know, it kind of didn't look the greatest. But in the end, he did some good bite work. Yeah, didn't expect him to come up over top. Tore a little hole in my arm. So since it's Amanda's dog that she did that, she can do the stitching.
I'll replace it. Underarm, send us a new one.
Yeah. So yeah, we had quite a long day today. It's really kind of difficult to film and train dogs at the same time, but we're trying to get a little content out there for you guys to see our life a little bit, and our dogs growing up, and especially the puppies. They were intended to do the sport of IGP, so you know, we hope we'll have good success with them. So.
Yeah, perfect. That's a wrap. See you next Sunday.